Hello everyone, Donnie Wanders here, and today I'm wishing you a Happy New Year. It's the end of December. It snowed a whole lot where I live, which is in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and that is on the Atlantic coast of Nova Scotia, and it's unusual for us to get this much snow, which is only about 8 inches, this soon in the winter. And what else is unusual is that it snowed yesterday and the night before, and it stayed cold. So usually, or very often, it will snow here, and then it turns to rain, or it warms up and all the snow is gone within like 24 hours. So it didn't do that this time, and it's supposed to stay cold for the next few days, like for the next extended forecast. There's no rain in the forecast, which is amazing. So of course I had to get out immediately on my snowshoes because this video is really just me wanting to get out on my snowshoes. I don't have a lot to show you here. I'm on the ATV trails north of Porter's Lake, and I've made a few videos about them. I have no destination in mind today, so this is going to be a short walk. But what I really wanted to do today is talk to you about where my YouTube channel has gone in the last year and where I see it going in 2025. Some of the things that I would like to do either more of or to just do, period. They're not like super grand adventures, like they're not anything super crazy. For example, one of the things that I would like to become proficient at is lighting fires in the woods. That came out sounding like I want to start a bunch of forest fires. I don't. Campfires. So I've never really been one to be like, ooh, let's have a campfire when I'm out like camping, backwoods camping, or even just hiking. And the reason for that is that I don't always want to carry like equipment that you need for making a fire, like an axe or a hatchet or a saw. Like, it's just extra weight. And I don't want to have to like gather wood. Like, a lot of the hikes that I do are timed such that I have like just enough time or energy, and having a fire can take like add an extra 2 hours. But what I'm realizing is that I don't have to do like a 12-hour hike. I could do a 2-hour hike, and in the middle of the 2-hour hike, an hour in, stop, have a nice relaxing fire, and then finish the hike. Like, I sort of have this idea in my head that like, okay, I have this many hours of daylight, so therefore I have to do a hike that is this long. Well, that's just silly. And also I think like I'm kind of just interested, for some reason I'm getting interested in making fires in the woods where it is challenging. Particularly here in the Maritimes, it can be a bit of a challenge finding like dry tinder and dry wood. Everything here is like damp all the time. So this is a challenge that I want to take on for 2025. Look how gorgeous this trail is. It's so lovely. I couldn't help but get out today. It's like -6. It's not super cold. It's not super damp. And there's like no wind. It's just like a gorgeous winter day. Another thing that I want to do more of in 2025 on this channel is fish. I hardly fished at all in 2024. And that's because other things took up my time. So fishing is something that I really want to take on a little bit more of in 2025 and film it, which is a little bit of a challenge. It's hard to film and fish, but I'll figure it out. And then the other thing that I did not do at all in 2024 is paddling. I bought a kayak in 2023 at the very tail end of 2023, so I kind of missed the 2023 season with big intentions of going kayaking every weekend in 2024. I didn't get that kayak out once. I did go canoeing a couple of times in other people's canoes, but yeah, pathetic on the kayak front. So like, if nothing else, I want to get the kayak out just so I get my money's worth out of it. Like, I am kind of, I don't want to say cheap, but I am kind of cheap. Like, why did I spend, a couple $100 on a kayak if I'm not even going to use it? So that's a big priority for 2025. Another thing that I would like to do maybe in 2025 is some overnight backpacking trips just locally, like just getting out and hiking a short distance, spending the night in the woods, maybe cooking up some nice food and then heading home the next day, or maybe make it a 2-night backpacking trip. These are things that, again, I haven't prioritized in the past, but I think I'm trying to like sort of pick the low-hanging fruit, I guess. And I think that's something that I could be doing, maybe not every weekend in the summer, because summers are short, but maybe once or twice in the summer or in the spring or the fall. So that's something that I might try to do. What are some of the things that you thought you would do more of in 2024 that you didn't get to, that you are putting on your list for 2025? I'd really like to know the things that you all are getting up to. Part of that is because I am genuinely interested in what other outdoorsy people are doing. And part of it is that if you say, I really got into archery this year, or I really got into some other activity this year, I might steal your idea. When someone says, I tried this and I really liked it, that's often like a trigger for me to go, hey, I'd like to try that. So leave your suggestions or leave your comments in the comments below of things that you thought you would try in 2024 but maybe didn't get to, or things that you did try in 2024 that you really loved that you're going to pursue more of in 2025. Before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to thank each and every one of you who has watched any of my videos this year. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting, whether you've left a comment on the video itself, or if you know me in real life and you've gave me some really nice comments. I really, really appreciate that you've watched. That's awesome. So thank you. Well, that's it for me for 2024. Thank you for watching, and Donnie Wanders. We'll see you in 2025.